Mystery will return after this intermission.
Oh, no!
I have something to ask you.
I do.
Let me be your editor.
All right.
So the happy couple.
All of his letters were sent back. What can you possibly do? Go to the last field hospital I have record of. Yeah! I came here for one reason, and one reason only. And I am not leaving until I have turned up every single floorboard to find out whatever I can about my husband.
Watch Anne of Green Gables, the continuing story on PBS.
Mystery is made possible by the annual financial support from viewers like you. We now return to Mystery.
Music is a treasure hunt. You dig and dig. And sometimes you find something. And you have that once-in-a-lifetime experience. PBS Showcase presents the world television premiere of Buena Vista Social Club.
Wednesday night at 9 on WHYY TV. You're watching WHYY TV, serving Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware.
I'm Nancy Karabjanian. Trust WHYY to bring innovation to convention coverage. We'll see you from the event from the unique vantage point of our citizen reporters and through the experienced eyes of this region's most respected journalists.
WHYY's Nancy Karabjanian hosts Delaware Tonight, Convention 2000, Monday through Thursday at 5:30 beginning July 31st.
WHYY's Ray Suarez meets the people who have developed positive plans for the future of the city, Monday at 10 a.m. and 11 p.m. on WHYY TV.
Well, hi, I'm Bill Marrazzo with an update on what's happening here at WHYY. In May, WHYY joined just a few other public television stations in the United States to adopt new technology. We began broadcasting a digital TV signal, ushering in for you and I and everybody else here in the Delaware Valley an era of expanded programs and services, well, frankly, ahead of the FCC deadline of 2003. Also in May, WHYY announced the winners of our 6th annual Reading Rainbow Young Writers and Illustrators Contest. Thanks again to the hundreds of students who sent in entries. WHYY's kindergarten through 3rd grade winners are now going to compete in the National Reading Rainbow Contest. We wish them good luck. Our goal, of course, is to continue to serve the youth of the tri-state area in every possible way. WHYY's educational service, if you can believe this or not, has already reached over 50,000 children through our daily Ready to Learn workshops. Recently, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Ridge joined WHYY to announce our Philadelphia Performs production. WHYY will produce for television, for radio, and the internet a series of live programs featuring 4 of our region's most distinguished performing arts groups, the Philadelphia Orchestra, the Pennsylvania Ballet, the Opera Company of Philadelphia, and the very special Curtis Institute of Music. These programs will be broadcast locally on WHYY this fall, and some are going to be distributed internationally, bringing the richness of this region's culture to audiences all around the world. These partnerships are just the beginning of our new Delaware Valley Arts and Culture Service. On 91 FM, the locally produced A Chef's Table with Jim Coleman is now a national broadcast. Outside of the tri-state area, the program can be heard in Texas, in Utah, in Washington, and Arizona. So in your summer travels, be sure to tune in to pick it up across the nation. Beginning July 30th, be sure to tune in to WHYY each evening for complete coverage of the Republican National Convention. The WHYY News and Public Affairs Service, along with the News Hour with Jim Lair, Washington Week's Gwen Eiffel, and the McLaughlin Group will be on hand to provide you with the most up-to-date news and information. Better yet, a production company run by and for children called the Children's Express will produce content for WHYY that will engage the next generation of voters in the democratic process. Listen, as always, your suggestions, your constructive criticisms, your participation every day on our website, not to mention the generosity of your contributions of time and financial support, allows us to continually improve the scope and the quality of our services. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome to the WHYY Store of Knowledge, your portal to an exciting world of lifelong learning. The gateway begins at our many store locations or online at www.storeofknowledge.com.
Senator Barkley and I will win this election and make these Republicans like it. Don't you forget that.
They were soldiers, explorers, politicians, and businessmen.
I thank the convention. I thank all of the American people.
Join WHYY for a look back at the Philadelphia Conventions from 1848 to the year 2000. The Philadelphia Conventions, Sunday night at 9:45 here on WHYY TV. The future of the nation once again begins in Philadelphia. Count on WHYY's Skybox Live and Fox Philadelphia to take you behind the scenes and give you the real news on the Republican National Convention. Skybox Live, anchored by Tracy Matusek, with in-depth reports from Jacqueline Bolton and unique perspectives on issues surrounding the convention, brought to you by our citizen reporters. Starting July 31st, Monday through Thursday at 7:30 p.m. here on WHYY TV.
Art is a valuable part of the black community and always has been, and the artists have always been involved in the community on some level. And we're trying to show the power and the transformative capabilities of art and how presenting it and bringing it into the community and showing the art that exists within the community can invigorate it and revitalize it.
Art Sanctuary brings all kinds of African-American artists and scholars to this place in the middle of North Philadelphia. The place itself is the Church of the Advocate.
The operative premise of the Art Sanctuary is to bring our illuminaries and our visionaries and our creative artists into the heart of the inner city. Very often our artists, once they reach a certain level of acclaim, are presented in venues outside of the black community. Our sanctuary provides an opportunity to bring those visionaries back into the heart of the inner city.
I feel very strongly that there's not enough art in our lives. You know, I think our children are not given enough information, instruction, exposure to art. And I think that any level of art, whether you're talking about visual arts, you're talking about, writing, whether you're talking about music, I think that the arts are so important to people that they must be exposed to them, because I think it opens up a whole other part of their lives and gives them different possibilities that they may not see through other types of things.
Well, you can take a class and someone can tell you what to look for in art, or you can go to a school and someone can tell you what to listen for in music in order to appreciate music. But you know what you like when you turn on a music station and you don't like the music. There's something about it that just doesn't fit with your nature. Art is like, like cooking. It's like cooking. When you cook, you put a lot of food, a lot of ingredients together. Hopefully you come up with something that tastes good.
I used to do a lesson with kids that were like in middle school, and I would really just go through like the room and what the children were wearing and just everything to show them that this was an artist that designed this chair. This was an artist that designed this building. An artist designed your clothes, your shoes, even your hairdo. That people don't realize that art is so much a part of their lives that they take it for granted, and that these are all different types of artists that they can be.
Art is not some namby-pamby thing to hang on a wall like a ball on a Christmas tree. Art is absolutely everything that we do. It's the ultimate expression of our humanity.
Being able to see where an artist works and how they work and the kind of place they choose to work in is very important, because it kind of demystifies art, because there's still I think within Western culture, this, you know, like art is mysterious and it's not for the people, you know, but it is.
I'm Tracy Matisak. Join WHYY for complete convention coverage.
One day, training for every job on Earth
will be available on the internet.
Are you ready?
Virtually all internet traffic travels across the systems of one company, Cisco Systems, empowering the internet generation.
Charlie Rose is also made possible by these funders. And by Bloomberg, a provider of multimedia news and information services worldwide.